Good morning, and good afternoon, winos. We are back. It's the new tea. So, before we even get started, let me introduce my panel host with me, being beautifully honest. Introduce yourself, love.
Thank you so much, Couture Bay. What is up, winos? I am being beautifully honest. Thank you so much for having me here. And I'm just looking forward to getting into some amazing topics today. So I hope you all are doing amazing. Got your wine, and let's get into it.
Ooh, yes, and of course, my fave, the official King Pay. Introduce yourself, love.
Period. I know that's right. It is the official King Pain, all the way from the home of the lituation. You guys already know. You guys already know it's lit whenever you see the official King Pain on the wine is the new tea. Let's go.
Yes, the Wine is the New Tea is every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Winos, y'all are going to love these topics today. We have to give our praises up to the OJ Simpson family. We're going to be talking about Mama June with the update. Zendaya is tired. Donald Trump, okay, the former POTUS is out and about at Chick-fil-A. Is it golly or is it not? We're going to be talking about Tiger Woods, Eva Marcille, and that drastic weight loss. Rihanna and that cryptic photo shoot, baby. Is it godly? Is it ungodly? And of course, we got to finish with Azealia Banks, our problematic sister. But y'all, we're going to open it up with OJ Simpson. Listen, OJ Simpson has passed away at 76. You know, Mr. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit from prostate cancer. Starting with you, beautifully honest. How do you feel about this? What are your thoughts on this? I mean, OJ is a pillar in our community.
This was shocking. I mean, literally, we're just learning about this today, this morning. And again, like you said, my heart goes out to his family. He has children. But, it's really unfortunate. Cancer is taking out so many people. And I believe he had prostate cancer.
Yes.
So, it's a reminder for men, especially African American men, that you really have to take your health seriously. Get your prostates checked. Don't think anything like, oh, I'm strong. I don't go to doctors and things like that. But the other thing is his legacy. And even though we know he got off for the M charge, he unfortunately will always be remembered for that. The glove didn't fit, so they did acquit, but a lot of people still believe that he had involvement in that. And so
Mm-mm,
he's no
mm-mm,
longer
mm-mm.
here. But his legacy, you can't take away the accolades that he got with Heisman and all of the things that he did in his football career. But unfortunately, a lot of people are just going to remember him for the crimes and the alleged crimes and the times that he served. So
No,
it's
no, no,
unfortunate.
no,
He's
no. I'm not gonna
innocent.
let
King
you do
Payne ain't
that.
feeling that. King
I'm
Payne
not
ain't
gonna
feeling
let you
that.
do
What you
that,
got to
Win.
say,
Okay,
King
on period.
Payne?
He is innocent. He is innocent.
Look,
Okay,
I'm
we are
not saying he's guilty.
not gonna let that begrudge his legacy. Okay, on period. Guys, the glove didn't fit. Okay, on period. He must have quit. He
And we
must
did.
have quit.
And he was,
Oh,
absolutely.
my. It's really unfortunate to find out that he's no longer with us. I'm shocked.
Right.
Condolences to his family and all of the loved ones, and all of the people that care for him. When,
Yes. Listen, I remember OJ being an actor. You know, that's when I was really young. My grandpa loved OJ, okay? He was one of the biggest football stars to ever come out. I think he went to school at UCLA, Heisman Trophy winner. He was amazing on the field. He was amazing on the screen. I remember him just being an actor. So when I saw that infamous Bronco chase,
Right.
that's what
where
I'm about to
he
say.
was
You know what I remember? That Bronco chase.
the
That's
Okay,
what
the
most
evading
people
Heisman chase.
arrest.
remember. Yeah.
I think that was the first time we ever seen something so high profile, so prolific. And he had the who's representing him, the Rob Kardashians, the Johnny Cochrans, and I
Hmm.
forget the other attorney who he put to the wayside because he didn't believe him. Listen, despite all of that, I want us to take from the message, Black men, please go get your prostate checked out. Like, it is the number one killer of Black men
What be wrong
besides
with the
the pow
prostate?
pow. besides the pow pow. As a black woman, I check myself, and I was telling Beautifully Honest this. I check for a lump every day. I'm like, I need to know what's going on. I need to know what's going on. And y'all know Tasha K is big on, eating well, being your best, getting your rest. That also plays a part. I think it's like they're spraying something in the air. I've never seen so many celebrities passing away from cancer. And when I saw that he passed away, I hit up my dad immediately. Did you get your prostate checked? And I know he don't want to have that conversation with me, but I want him to be here. Like,
Friend, what is he checking for? Is he supposed to be checking the prostate for lumps?
I don't know what they checking for. I don't know. I'm not a man.
I'm trying to
Right.
figure
I don't
out.
How do
know
you
what
get
they
the
do
prostate
But
checked?
themselves.
I am. But I am. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, Peter, you can't just tell us to go check our prostate and not tell us what they checking for. Now, when I get to the doctor, what is they checking for?
Cancer
Do I have to bend over and take anything up the
and
anal?
cough. That's all I know y'all do. I mean,
Any
aren't you
shots
supposed to?
in
At what age do you have to get that done?
the gluteus maximus?
Yeah, I don't know if it's 40, 50. I don't know if they're doing, you know, like they do with women with probing with their hands to see what they feel. I mean, I'm assuming that's what's similar. I believe it is. I've never been a man. I've never been for a prostate check, but
You know what? I'm gonna go find the answer for you, King Payne, because
I'm gonna
I
go look
love
it up
you and I want
myself.
you to be here for many
yes.
moons. Okay, so we need you to get that prostate check. Listen to the men, the winos. Let's not act like the men aren't winos. Go get your prostate checked out. We care about you. We love you. Y'all know Tasha K is a huge proponent of a healthy lifestyle, a fit lifestyle. And let's not act like we haven't seen OJ out there being fit. He was on the golf courts.
Mhm.
So even with money, cancer is not bypassing them at all.
And if there's
Absolutely.
any winos that know, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the
Yes.
chat because I need to know. I need to go get my
They said
stuff
55
checked
years
out.
old. At
Okay.
55? Is 55 too late or is that right on time?
Well, see, they
Oh,
keep, updating the numbers. It may have at one point been 60 and they may have decreased it to 55. I know
ooh,
they're doing that with breast,
oh, I got a long time to go.
mammograms. So, but know your history, know your family history. That's one of the big things also. So,
Yes. They said 40 plus. I'm seeing 40
wow.
plus. Listen, shout out to the winos. Drop them
Ooh,
wine
Yes.
glasses, cause baby,
Lord.
we want we want y'all to be here. I don't want to have to say RIP to any of the winos. It's so unfortunate we have to say RIP to OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson. He is a legend.
Legend.
Okay,
Yes.
despite what white media say, he is a legend. He is an icon. He is a multifaceted man, despite his indiscretions. King Payne, what are your thoughts?
Like I said, it's just very unfortunate that to lose another prominent figure. I feel like 2024, a lot of us are going to experience loss. Um, you know, a lot of people have been getting exposed. It's just a lot going on in 2024. You just gotta remember to stay prayed up.
Yes. Prayed up and prayers up to the OJ Simpson family. Speaking of prayers, Mama June, her not so big, crusty, musty,
Ooh,
low class gutter snipe behind has given an update saying she never stole from Honey Boo Boo. Well, we know you stole from Honey Boo Boo because how did you get the money for the drug?
I don't think she
She's giving
stole
an
from Honey Boo
update
Boo.
saying that she can prove she didn't take the money, even though her daughter is talking about, I was a child star, now I'm broke. You know, oh, she's trying to drum up views for the show. I'm just so irritated with Mama June. Beautifully honest. Help me out.
You know something? When I heard about this, I heard that clip in my head when Escape and SWV did the show, and we found out that Latasha and the money situation with her sister and her husband said, "This ain't stealing." for for Mama June's explanation, she's making it sound as if, well, I'm her mom. I was doing all of these different things for her. So yeah, I might have been using the money, but I didn't steal anything. And technically you did because she was the one that worked for this money. Yeah, she was the adult. She was taking care of her because she was not the age of an adult. But we know she's been using drugs. She's admitted to that. She's had the surgeries, the
Mm-hmm.
mommy makeovers,
She
all of
did.
these different things, taking care of
A new
men,
man.
that part. So for her to say she didn't steal anything, it's like, what are you talking about? So she's, trying to use semantics. Well, technically I didn't steal it, but come on.
King Payne, what are your thoughts?
She didn't steal it. She didn't steal it. Like, she didn't steal it. She used the money
I beg your pardon?
for your cost of living. She's been the
Listen,
breadwinner for the family since she was a child. Okay, there's a lot of things that go along with being the breadwinner, i.e., taking care of the mortgage and things like that. I mean, her
so the house should
parents,
be paid in full, King Payne.
maybe it should, maybe it shouldn't. Depends on what the mortgage is. How much is the house?
They still paying on that house. Let me tell you something, King Payne. No, we
How
cannot
much
let
was
our
the crack? How much was the coke? How much was the meth? How much were the tummy tucks? How much was the
You
gastro?
know
Like,
what? Honey Boo Boo, I remember this because I am a TLC fan. She was the one of the highest paid child stars. She was bringing in at least $4 million a year.
whew.
And let's think about this. Honey Boo Boo was a sensation that took over the world. Not only was she getting paid, Mama June was getting paid. So you mean to tell me, King, out of all that money, all that's left is $100,000 and she wasn't stealing?
$233,000 is left. Okay, and that was over a
Well,
decade ago.
33,000. She was left with $33,000.
No, there's $200,000 in an account that she doesn't want to touch, and then there's $33,000 in a savings account that she has access to now that she's, I guess, going off to college.
She needs to.
And
She's
and her
18.
mother said that that's more money than a lot of 18-year-olds have access to at 18. I didn't have no $33,000 when I went to college. Did you?
No, but I also wasn't a child star either, making millions of dollars. And my mama was,
It's part of the
happy.
game. It's part of
So,
the
you know
game.
what? Oh my God.
The
That's one
money,
of the, yeah.
she should be happy that there's something left.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure if it was one of our parents, would be nothing left.
No,
Well,
not with my mama. My mama
no,
was
and that's the thing. That's true with a lot of child stars where they've had that situation with the parents taking advantage and not using the money the right way. But c- this
out of
woman has been
millions.
using drugs. I don't think she's going to say, well, I only use what I earned on the drugs, and the rest of it I use for the mortgage and for get like.
Honey, look at Honey Boo Boo. Look at are y'all really wonder whether look at her? She ate it.
She didn't spend millions of dollars
They
on
ate
junk
it,
food.
friend. They ate the money.
That's her heredity. That's where her mom, like, come on. She
That
gets it
ain't
from her
heredity.
mama.
They all ate it. They all ate it. They was all at the fast food restaurants together. Okay, they ate all the burgers. They ate all the fries. They ate all the soda. They ate it. That's where the money is at. It's in their
Okay,
neck
well,
right
speak,
here.
speaking of child stars, can we talk about Zendaya? Our beautiful, beloved Zendaya. Baby, what is going on with our good sis? She said she wished she had a childhood instead of suffering child labor. How do y'all feel about this? Do you feel like there should be some laws put in place with the children and the child labor laws? What are your thoughts?
Yeah,
I
go ahead,
feel
King
like
Pig.
nobody agrees with Zendaya
Ooh,
or Honey Boo Boo. Okay, on period. All of us would trade places with them in a minute. Like, are you serious? Like, you would prefer to go to school than have superstardom and millions of dollars or thousands, when it comes to Honey Boo Boo in your bank account. I feel like none of us agree. We all would choose to be famous instead of taking the public school route.
I don't know. I feel like Zendaya has had a amazing repertoire in the acting Hollywood space. You know, the most salacious thing she's done is Euphoria. And out of all that, I feel like her parents really protected her. And she did Euphoria as a grown woman. So did she really miss out? I don't know. Is she trying to let us know something? Is there going to be some type of Disney documentary? Was she a part of the kids that had to go over there with the Pedialites at the bus stop? Like, girl, do you want to tell the story on Unwind with Tasha K? Because I never understand when they seemingly have a good life. I missed out on childhood. Like, what did you miss out on? Playing at the park?
I mean, isn't she in school on Euphoria?
Yeah, but that was a different type of school.
Girl,
And then
that's
she
all you
just played it
need.
Dune. I don't know. I just feel like some of these child actors who don't have messy histories with the party favors, being in some type of cult, who just have regular lifestyles, who had protective parents, they feel like they missed out on something. Like, what do you want? The Lindsay Lohan experience? You want the Britney Spears experience? Because, beautifully honest, how do you feel about that? Are you your mom, right?
Yeah, I am.
How do you feel about the child actors and the stars?
My thought on child actors is I think of child acting just like I think of a regular job. In the real world, you have to be a certain age in order to work. You can't be 5 years old and go and work at, Burger King or Walmart, like I so acting, I do feel like, especially with the history and knowing a lot of the issues that a lot of them have had, there maybe should be some restrictions and age limits where they're not starting out at such a young age. And I know it's like, well, it'll take away opportunities and Disney and all the other stuff, but would that really be such a bad thing based on the history of how things have been? Now, when it comes to Zendaya, I do agree with Official Campaign when it comes to, like, she seemingly had a pretty good life, but I think it's just normal for everyone to kind of feel like they missed out on something that they didn't have the opportunity to have. I don't really think she's complaining, but she could be low key shading her parents to say, well, y'all really were the ones that pushed me to do this. This wasn't what I really chose to do. And I just happened to excel in it and do well. And I'm a very successful actress. And so I'm not like a one hit wonder, if you will, with the show that I was able to have the opportunity to be on. It could be a number of things that she was doing, but yeah, she was asked about it. It wasn't like she came out doing the Michael Jackson thing, like, I missed out on my childhood, so now I want to, try to recapture it. I don't think she's trying to do that, but I just think she's kind of sharing her thoughts, and she might be low-key shitting her parents. I don't know. I'm not saying she's doing that, but I just think it's a natural thing for people to feel like, I didn't get the opportunity to do these things, and I feel like I missed out on it. And maybe if I did do those things, then I wouldn't feel some type of way. But she's absolutely done amazing, and she's still in it and very sought after. And I know, like, a lot of people feel like, well, a lot of people would love to have had your experience and traded in.
Okay.
But, so.
Listen, for her to be so young, so talented, so booked and busy, baby, if you don't want the spotlight, give it up. I know plenty of sisters who are out here who want it. So, and they have the range, they have the vocabulary, and they have the ability to do it. One that comes to mind is Keke Palmer. So, if you sit down, she can stand up. That's just how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that. But I understand when you are a child star, sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. I mean, we know plenty of child stars who don't have shady past that did not make it into adult actors. They just couldn't transcend out of that kiddie role to something great. So the fact that she has these abilities and saying that she suffered, baby, let me tell you something. As somebody who played on the park, you are not missing anything. You really not. You're not missing anything. And if you feel like you're missing something, maybe you need to take a vacation.
Right, take a break.
That's what it sounds like to me. You need a spa day. Maybe you need to hit up Beautifully Honest for her spa products.
Okay.
She is an esthetician. Maybe you need
No,
to
that's
contact
right.
the Official Campaign so you can give him pointers so his reality TV show can be
That's
amazing.
right.
Like, maybe you need to give back to to come back whole. Maybe she's not doing enough charity work, and I'm not charity cases, but
Right.
that's what I think of when I see celebrities doing, oh, I missed out. You didn't miss out on nothing, baby. You had the most lit childhood you could ever have. Imagine being 8 and you have Beyonce showing up at your place. I mean, some of us are not able, but I get it.
Right.
I know that's right. And I just want to piggyback off of some things that y'all said really quickly. So beautifully honest. You said that you felt as though she was shading her parents. Do you think that, like Honey Boo Boo, her parents spent some of her money? Is that what that were?
Listen, I don't know, but I'm saying she said thinking back on it, she doesn't know how much of a choice she really had in the situation with her even getting into acting. So it's making it to me sound like she might be low key shading them to say, well, look, you all are profiting off of my labor. And
Profiting.
this wasn't really even my choice, and I'm doing it and doing it well. But if I had the choice and looking back on it, would this be what I would be doing now? And would you be able to live the life that you're living now? Because I'm the one that's doing the work. So I don't know. They listen, they definitely are being able to benefit off of her labor. Let's not act like they're living in the hood while she's living in the hills. Okay?
I
I
mean, if it ain't
mean,
about the money,
That's
but you
right.
know what, King? That is the name of the game. You said it. If your daughter is bringing in millions of dollars, I believe these parents go, well, she's bringing in all this money. The difference is they didn't treat her like she was the breadwinner. They still put in limitations for her. But we're not going to negate they're not in the hood.
so I guess
Okay.
my question is,
Life was
if
good
you
over
have
there.
a child star, okay, say your child is a star and he's making a lot of money that, gives you guys the ability to live a different lifestyle. Do you spend the money for the lifestyle, or do you save the money till they're 18 so that they have every penny?
Well, no, I wouldn't say you save all of the money and you don't touch any of it, of course, but there's limitations to that. So obviously, if you have become a celebrity, you do have to live a certain type of way. You can't stay in the hood technically if you are making a certain
Or
amount
the
of money because
suburbs.
you become a target. Not saying those areas are not targeted. Of course they are. But so of course there's costs that are involved with having a celebrity as a child and you're living with them, but you're not using it for crack and coke and meth. You're not using it for your own body. Like, look at that. She is a certain
Y'all
size.
cannot prove that she used the money for crack.
Okay,
She
so
used
she
Where
it
went
for
to
are the
favors.
receipts? Where
she
are the
used it for a
receipts?
mommy makeover. I tell
Just
you
because her
that.
teeth is a little rotted out, okay, don't mean that she's over there doing the crack.
She said it.
She said she was on the party favors. She said she had an addiction, King Pain. All I'm saying is this: a lot of parents spend the money, but I say if you're going to spend their money, invest their money too. Don't just spend it up and go, well, I'm the adult, I'm gonna spend your money. Because a lot of these stars, when they turn 16, they go get emancipated because their parents are not keeping a solid hold of the money. They're just doing God knows what. I mean, look at Amanda Bynes. She's out here telling us she wants to be a manicurist. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. But we know for a fact she's brought in millions upon millions of dollars.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
Millions.
just feel like you can't be mad at your parents. I mean, they provided you with
You
the
can be somewhat if
lifestyle.
you want to retire. Can you imagine you just want to take a break and you can't?
What can you imagine putting your life on hold to manage your child and make sure that they're okay and safe, to when they turn 18 them feel some type of way that you spent some money, like
Mm-mm.
I
No,
spent the money so that you can be a star.
no, absolutely. That's
I,
that's
I
right. But they
sacrificed
shouldn't
my
be
life so that you
broke.
could be a star.
So we should have to pay our parents because they decided to birth us and we had a gift.
It was a part of the arrangement when we decided that you were going to be a star.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with the child having their parent as a manager if they know what they're doing. Because if you hire a manager, obviously they're not doing it for free. So
Ooh,
Well, at
I
5, you don't have a choice. At 12, you don't have a choice. It's your parents' choice. Did you have a choice at 5 and 12?
no. Mm-mm.
of
So
course not.
you do what your parents tell you to do, and you don't know about the bills. You don't know how much the bills. You don't know how much debt you were in when you became a star. Like, I feel like Huddy Boo Boo's parents. Look at her parents. She has $33,000 in her account.
Oh,
They did what they can do.
She could
you
have
know
worked a
what?
regular job and made that more than that in a year. So
I
all
just
of
feel
those
like this.
years to just
How
have
much debt do you
33,000.
have to pay off? You know, and let's be clear, a lot of these parents, they had that debt before them kids ever came into play.
Mhm.
So if we really think about it, Honey Boo Boo was making millions of dollars. Let's say $8 million. You mean to tell me you wiped through $8 million in 4 years? Let's 2 years, let's say four in 2 years, and you still want the no, it's something about money that takes over people, and they go, I'm owed this money, instead of looking at it as my child is not going to be a child star forever. Again, we've seen it. We've seen the Amanda Bynes, the Aaron Carters. Hell, we could go to the black ones who were child stars and were able to transition out. Not everybody is a Kim Fields. Okay, not everybody can
And
go
I just
from
have one more
child
question.
star
You
to
said that
actress.
Zendaya had to sit down so that Keke Palmer could stand up.
Oh,
What does that mean? Is
well,
it because of the complexion?
no, I just feel like if she's tired, then let some of the queens have it. But let's move on to a problematic POTUS. Okay, former POTUS at that. Donald Trump was caught at Chick-fil-A, baby. And we have this beautiful bean footage for y'all to see because y'all a mess.
Yes.
Look at the way you hold. You like each other, right? That's right. I think that's very nice. Have a good time. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. So we'll order 30 milkshakes. We'll give them out to the people, and we'll take some for ourselves. Okay? Good. Thank you very much, everybody. Hello.
This has got a great American franchise, Chick-fil-A.
It is. It's a great franchise. The owner is a great man who's a member of one of my clubs, and he's fantastic. And yeah, they do very well. They're closed on Sunday.
The Lord's Chicken.
That's the Lord's chicken. You're right. It's good chicken too. Hello, everybody. Get ready for a milkshake. You got plenty of them.
All right.
You got look at these good-looking guys. Huh?
This is an original from 2016.
Oh, I love this guy. I like that guy. Do you have a pen for me? Give me a good pen. That is the original,
From
huh?
2016, Cleveland.
You've been there from the beginning.
Absolutely,
huh?
from the
See?
invention.
You knew what was happening.
Absolutely.
You got it. That's cool, man. What's your name?
Lawrence.
Come here, Lawrence. Let me get this pen out of here. Come here.
You can't pay for this type of promo. I'm gonna start with you, Beautifully Honest, because you out there in South Kakalaki with it. Please, what are your thoughts on this PR move?
Well, that's exactly what it is. It's a PR move. First of all, 30 milkshakes. Him talking about this is the Lord's chicken. Like, what the hell was that supposed to even mean? Like, I couldn't even really keep a straight face watching that. And then the people that get so excited about him, this is more than politics. It's about the celebrity of who he is. You know, it's just a lot to unpack when it comes to that, but there, you know, get some nuggets and some fries too, just some milkshakes. I don't know.
Kate Payne, how do you feel about it? You out there in California. What are your thoughts?
My milkshakes brings all the blacks to the yard. Damn right. It's better than yours. That's right. It's better than yours. Okay. Not no milkshake. Okay. 30 milkshakes with how much did he pay these people? Okay, up here, because they up there acting and carrying on. Like, really?
Right.
Girl, all I know is if it was Biden, he would have forgot where he was at. Okay, up here and ordered some McFlurries. Yes, it did. What I do know is that it's election year. Nobody is talking about it, but Trump is on it win, and he's making sure that he has the black vote on lock win. Okay, on period. And if he's passing out checks, okay, on period, let me get in line. Okay, on period, because I know that they all went home with more than a milkshake. How they was acting, they was like, I want you to know, no matter what they say, we support you. And then you look around, it's all of us like, what?
And scene.
Look, it seems to me like the Democrats are sleeping at the wheel. Chick-fil-A was trending for hours yesterday. I said, why is Chick-fil-A trending? And then I see the video. I'm like, child, this is the best type of campaigning I've seen to date. Donald Trump is out there and he's getting to it. He doesn't care he has all these indictments because he wants y'all to know I am the Republican candidate. Okay, there's nobody else. There's me. And then there's the Democrats. The Democrats are reporting on him being at Chick-fil-A when we should be seeing them out here in the community doing the work. And this is why so many youngsters are like, I'm not voting for that old man. He sleep behind the wheel. And it doesn't matter how much you try to drill in their heads. They're like, no, if he was doing all that, he would be outside. He's not outside. He's too old to be outside. And mind you, him and Donald Trump are the same age. So it just goes to show the Democrats really got to step their game up. We haven't seen the VP in a really long time. Like, girl, where you at? Where are you? You supposed to be out here bidding, bidding for the votes, getting the young people to the polls. And that's why I always say it's nothing like that face-to-face. Them people probably gonna be like, I'm gonna vote for Donald Trump, not even knowing the history about him, behind him, through him. And the Democrats is over there like, oh my God, look at him at Chick-fil-A. No, where are y'all at? Where are you at?
Missing in action.
A mess. Why do you need 100 security guards?
Because
He's in the hood, right? Like all those black people at that Chick-fil-A. Come on. Have you seen that many people working at one Chick-fil-A unless it's in a certain area?
The fact he snapped and said, give me the pen, baby, I want that type of power.
Yeah.
In Atlanta. Oh, See, this is the thing about Atlanta. Y'all talk all that stuff. Y'all propped up Donald Trump like he was king. Oh, yes, Donald Trump, we love you. How many more milkshakes? It was I was just in Atlanta last weekend. They was not acting like that.
Well, what we have to remember is he got his mugshot in Fulton County, right?
Who?
So they're selling the t-shirts with the mugshot on it. And he's saying, oh yeah, I got the black vote because they see I'm like them because I got a mugshot too. He said that.
They should be embarrassed. But they
According to the news, Trump stopped by the hood chicken spot before going to a benefit to raise money for the election. Apparently, he is going to raise $5 million at some benefit, and he is $470 million in debt from all of these lawsuits. Somebody said he was on his way to see Fanny. Fanny, he needs to go and see Fanny face to face. He got a conversation that he owes Fanny. Is that what that was?
Listen, you can't even get mad at it at this point. He is like,
he's a marketing genius. I mean, the whole thing is from the first time he ran for president, it was marketing. It was a marketing ploy. He never even thought he was going to be the president. If people really paid attention and look back, that was all marketing. He was running against so many other Republican candidates. He never thought that he was going to get as far as he did and then wound up becoming the president. And once you get that power, somebody like him, you don't want to give it up. So that's why it's always been about, it was stolen. It was stolen. We really want, when you didn't. And we're still hearing about it in 2024, how the election was stolen.
Look, he's been campaigning since he lost.
Exactly.
And that's the problem. I don't know who's over there in the cabinets amongst the lobbyists, but y'all let this man go to Fulton County and turn it out. And then white media, they spin it the hood chicken spot, right? And that's what he's going to use. Look at how they talk about y'all to his benefit all the way to the post, because let's not act like there's not these weird men and women with mics, Candace, out here talking about Daddy Trump is bringing it back home. So, baby, at the end of the day,
yeah, that man is a mess.
The whole
Democrats need to step it up. Y'all are literally 3 years behind. Okay,
I'm talking about Candace.
The election is this year, y'all. Y'all better go out and vote. Don't let them tell you y'all vote don't matter. And while their memas and grandpas come down from the mountaintops to go cast their vote, because y'all, they love to say that one. Y'all final thoughts on that?
I'm done. I am just, yeah.
I mean,
Before
it
we
just
go
goes
into
to show you what they think about Black people, that
Ooh.
they are campaigning at the chicken spots.
Mhm.
Okay, on period. All that's missing is a watermelon and a whip. Okay, on period. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. And you know what? I want to say this. The fact that he's pushing so hard, saying, I'm going to send them immigrants back to where they came from, baby, y'all know that is the dog whistle. Y'all better wake up. But before we go into this next break, we got to talk about Tiger Woods, the infamous Tiger. We love a billionaire who got problems. Okay, Eva Marcille and Rihanna. But first, we got to pay the bills because Tasha needs that money. She ain't got it. Let's get into it.
We got Neisha in the damn wine cellar. See, you was at home minding your business. Your ex just won't seem to let it go.
No.
Doechii Banks. You ain't out here trying to say, oh, I'm Doechii Banks' ex.
Right.
But Doechii keeps speaking on you. You are only here to respond on him constantly speaking on you. And Shannon Sharp's platform is really big. How long were you guys together?
From 2013 until 2019.
Okay, that's a pretty long time. Was you, I guess, kind of like his first real love?
You sit up here, you tell all these lies about me. How could you have loved me? Especially if the world knew exactly how much of a real person I was to you and what I've done for you. Like, when they know the truth.
I could understand from his perspective, it is embarrassing to know that his woman funded his career.
Listen to how he talked. She didn't believe in me because I told you you needed to get a job. Boy, you worked one job less than a year. You ain't do right by me and you was okay with that. So just leave me alone. Let me be. Don't speak on me. Don't continue to try to use me for anything. You done used me up already.
Besides you having to fund everything, like what was it like being in a relationship with Doechii?
It's hard to even talk about it because I don't even believe it. It wasn't real. You don't want the world to know that you got to the money, you smelt yourself, and you switched up on the one person that was down for you. That's what it is. How could you believe
Was he at least good in bed though?
Tasha.
Don't do it. For real. All right, winos, if you enjoy shows like this and would like to see more with me on stage in your city, well, I'm coming. Tickets on sale right now. Link in the description box as well as the bio. Hurry up now while tickets last, okay?
Yes, make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Be more. Are y'all ready for Tasha K? TashaKOnStage.com. You never know who's going to pop up. And those exclusive, juicy, wine-inspired interviews, uncensored, unfiltered on TashaKLive.com. Make sure you be a part of it. I mean, it's amazing. But before we get into these topics, Caitlyn Jenner, how dare you come to Beyonce's internet with your foolishness, talking all that rah and the BS, talking about some good riddance. Listen here, ho, because we gotta talk to you like Chris used to talk to you. Don't bring your wanna be a woman today because you couldn't be a woman back in the day. Speaking on our leaders and our icons, while your wife was over there doing the cucumber challenge, spreading it high and wide, talking about a good riddance. He was acquitted, you hater. See, they do this in 4K all the time. All the time. Caitlyn, that's why you was iced out. You could never be a Caitlyn with a K. Could never. This is why your sons don't talk to you now.
Ooh.
You want to be father, couldn't be a father, now you want to be a mother, can't do that either. So now you out here just botched. How do y'all feel about this? I'm so pissed.
They never made Bruce put on them gloves. Let's talk about it. We all know that OJ was sleeping with Chris. Yes, it did. Okay, on period. They didn't flip OJ. Okay, on period. That, you know, who knows? They might have fit Bruce. Okay, who knows? Both of them probably did it. Okay, on period.
How dare
I'm
you?
not gonna let y'all do it to OJ though. Okay, on period. It was the Kardashians.
Go ahead, because I'm about to tear him up.
And well, deserved. I agree with Campaign. Like, he took the words out of my mouth. He's still feeling some type of way because OJ allegedly had it first.
Ooh.
So
Now
you
I
still in your feelings after all these years, after you already, you and Chris are supposed to be done. You decided to switch genders and live your best life as a woman from the age of 65 until whenever the Lord decides to take you up out of here. Seriously? Girl, bye.
the fact that you talking about some good riddance when you let a grown man take advantage of your young daughter because y'all wanted to be on so bad. You thought we forgot about Kylie? You was in the house, Caitlyn.
Oh,
Okay? The fact that you let your other daughter let Ray J, I hit it first.
no,
So then
Caitlin
y'all
wasn't in
could
the
be
house
having
at the
babies.
time. It was a Bruce that was in the house.
Right.
Let's be
Bruce,
clear.
you fake father.
Mm.
You let that girl go through that while your wife was coaching it on so she could pull y'all out of financial turmoil.
Oh,
The audacity, the nerve, and the gall. Okay? You,
Wow.
I'm going to stop before I get Tasha K
Ugh.
sued.
Yeah.
Because we can't afford it. We can afford it, but we can't afford you. Because I'm telling you, you the type that'll make us pull up on you, Caitlyn.
oh,
I can't believe it's always some weak trans woman with a big back talking the utmost ish. You don't even look good.
no, we
All
Not
that
at
don't know.
money,
all.
all that class, and what is it? Good riddance. You better pray. We pray for you when you pass away,
Ugh.
Miss Mamas. Make sure you go get your prostate checked out. Oh,
Not weak, friend. Them trans women is strong.
anyways, moving right along. Let's get into Tiger Woods. I'm
They
sorry,
strong,
Marnos. I'm
friend.
so upset. Tiger said he wants that old thing back. He want to spin the block. He said he regrets divorcing his wife, Ellen. Okay, y'all know Ellen got $500 million off her man, okay, because he was out there cheating. Who he has 3 kids with. He said he wants her back. He said he's missing out, even though she done moved on and married to an NFL player and she's happy and she secured a bag over there too. Shout out to Ellen. Ellen know how to get a bag, baby.
She does.
She gonna get her bag one way or another. Nanny turned billionaire ex-wife turned multi-millionaire wife. That's how you do it, girl. That's the American dream. Yes, queen. That's how you do it. How do y'all feel about Tiger saying he want that old thing back? Beautifully honest, cause you married.
Yes. Tiger by, first of all, she was done with him. So it's not like he decided to leave her. Now his dangling did leave her on a multitude of occasions. That's why she came swinging with that golf club at him in the car when all those women started coming out about how they had been with her husband, right? Remember that?
Yup.
So she was a nanny. She came up off of his fame and his money. He made this woman wealthy, and she is moved on. She's moved on. Yeah, I had the kids, we had the marriage, and you decided to be out, stepping out, and doing what you're going to do. And so I got what I deserve financially, secured that bag, and she hasn't been thinking about him since. So now he wants to be nostalgic, and I regret divorcing. She doesn't regret it, and that's all that matters. She left him. Okay. So yeah.
Guys,
King, what are your thoughts?
once a cheater, always a cheater. When, oh, I guess the grass is not always greener on the
Hello.
other side. When, okay, on period, it's looking like Mr. Woods is starting to regret letting Ellen go. Okay, you see what he thought is that Ellen wasn't going to be able to replace him. She wasn't going to be able to find another man equipped to take care of her, to provide the same kind of lifestyle that he was providing her with. Okay, on period. But she done met another NFL player. Well, I think his name is Jordan Cameron Wynn. Okay, and they done had 3 beautiful kids, Zeta, Fettuccine, and Panini Wynn. Okay, on period. She's not pressed. Okay, about Tiger Woods. She done found her new wood. Okay, on period. Move on, Tiger. Move on. Okay, on period. Get used to your cold salami sandwiches. Win. Okay, on period. Because she's making love to her new NFL player, Jordan Cameron Wynn. Okay, on period. Like I said, they got 3 beautiful kids now. 3 new kids. Okay. The only reason she continues contacting, keeping in touch with Tiger is because they have 2 kids together as well.
Exactly.
Listen, and as she should, she's a queen. Okay, this is how you do it. Okay, ladies, instead of crying in the Bentley, cry at the attorney's office, get half, and move on to a better man with a plan. Okay, never tell them you can't move on. And he should be happy. He was out there creeping and cheating and crashing the SUVs with the hoes in the SUV.
Yes.
And allow for TMZ to catch that footage. And she said, I'm tired of being embarrassed. I don't want community pain. I want somebody who loves me. And you got me effed up. And not only did she take half, she took his kids and went over to the next man and said, will you love me? And that man said yes. So Tiger, stop trying to spin the block. We do not care. But speaking of spinning the block and not caring, Eva Marcille.
Ooh.
Former top model is finally addressing the dramatic weight loss, honey. We got a clip for y'all. Let's get into it.
Saw the post over the summer when you were on the red carpet. You did an event and you posted a picture, and everyone, not everyone, people started to go into your social media and comment on your weight, on your slim figure. You disabled your comments.
I did.
Which I think is healthy.
Yes.
And it made me think about your Wednesday meditations and your mindfulness, because you always talk about keeping the negativity out, keeping those comments out. You clearly saw those comments.
Oh, absolutely. But where do you put them, right? Where do you, the negative feelings, the things that are not good, where do you put them? You try to bury them down in your person, and all that end up doing
Did you expect those? I mean, when you saw the picture of yourself, did you think, I look slimmer than I normally?
I thought I looked cute.
I thought
Now, Tamron, look, I came here to be transparent, honest. I went through a divorce last year. Anyone that's ever been through a divorce knows that divorce is hard. It's like the stomach flu. Like, you will be skinny afterward. If you drop a 200-pound person, you're gonna drop at least 30 pounds. So for me, I lost weight just naturally going through life, and I found myself depressed. Before my divorce, through my divorce, trying to just navigate and rediscover, who am I? I'm not the wife anymore, not someone's someone, I'm someone's mom, but if I took the mom away, if I took Madam away, if I took top model away, like, who was Eva? Who am I? And making sure that I prioritized knowing that character and building that character.
I don't know if I believe all that, but we're going to start with you, being honest. Do you think it was because of the divorce she lost all that weight?
I'm not going to say it wasn't a factor. I've never been through a divorce, but from the people that I hear that have gone through it, it's like a death. So you do go through some depression. So I won't say that it didn't play a factor, but Eva's been going through it for a minute because her crazy baby daddy, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's had a lot of issues. And I do believe that a lot of it may have been self-inflicted, because when she was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, when she came on there, she was planning this big, amazing wedding to this man, all for the marriage to just like, within a couple of years. And I don't know what the cause was for her to file for divorce, because she was the one that actually filed. But I don't know. I think it's a multitude of things, but I do believe that played a factor. So I'm not going to say that she was lying about it, but some people are saying, that's BS. So I don't know.
King Payne.
Yeah. I'm calling BS too. I'm calling BS as well, because I've been following Ava for a long time on period. And when she had her big reveal, she said that she was on a diet. Okay. And she was very pleased with the results. That's what she said until everybody jumped into the comments, and then she disabled her comments because she felt some type of way because people was comparing her to Chad. I want to say Boswick from
Chad
from
Boseman.
Wakanda Forever on period. See, the girls from Hollywood, they get on my nerves because Ava, she just needs to tell the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the girls how you've been injecting yourself with Ozempic. On period. This is no diet. This is no exercise on period. This is the results of Ozempic injections. Look at her tummy on period. Yeah, so that's why she got them tattoos right there. Yes, it did. She ain't never been this tiny. when talk
No,
about
she
she thought
hasn't.
that it was normal. Girl, you wear 100 pounds flat, okay, on period. Soaking wet. You mean to tell me you lost 50 pounds and you thought that you was cute? She was walking around looking like a fancy skeleton. Tell the truth.
Listen, I love Eva Marcille, Eva the Diva. You understand? I've been following her since America's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
And she's never been this thin. Even after her having the babies, after what she went through with Kevin McCall to the divorce, baby, she was proud of that weight loss because she got a little bit of that Ozempic. I'm sorry, Ava. Listen, girl, you lying, okay? You is lying, sister. I scratch the lie, find a thief. You don't have to lie to us. She was not caught up on her divorcing Mike. She was happy to be done with Mike. Let's be clear. I just cannot believe that allegedly. It's all alleged, though.
Yeah, it's all alleged,
and this is my opinion, but I know Ozempic when I see it. All the girls was on it, and they couldn't wait to post their new top model body, talking about, oh, it's a new diet. I'm eating healthier. Baby, we've seen you not eat, and you've never been that small. So I don't know.
It just ain't for everybody.
Y'all think this is a diet? Y'all think it's depression? Or do you think it's prescription drugs?
I think it's prescription. I think it's a prescribed belly. Okay, on period. I'm actually trying to get me some Ozempic with, okay, it ain't for everybody with, okay, on period. I mean, she didn't have no belly before she started the Ozempic. Okay, on period. Yes, you need to see skinny girls be trying to have, they just want everything. Let us big girls have something. Okay, on period. Yeah, you already was skinny. Oh, these skinny girls make me sick.
Baby, they love being a size 0, don't they?
Okay, constantly giving us something to keep on pushing the bar. Like, hey, keep on pushing the bar. I'm trying to get skinny. You keep on pushing the bar back. Okay, shoot, what you trying to disappear? Let us know. Okay, should I be over here meditating so I can float away? Dang.
I'm on a detox now, and I'm telling you, it's like, what? I should just go get the shot.
Okay, they make it look so easy. Okay, trying to set up there, make like she a diet. It was diet, no exercise. Okay, because they don't never have no exercise video.
Prayer and meditation. We ain't never seen her lift a weight. We ain't seen her in no athletic leisure gear working out. They love to tell us they working out and eating right. We ain't never seen her eat no salad.
Is a diet medication?
Yeah, that was that lie that Oprah's, she was putting out there.
I heard that she was on the Ozempic too.
Yes.
Well, she said
she finally admitted it, but she lied at first and said she was just working out and changing her diet.
Working out. We ain't seen you sweat. Baby, what? I'm so sick of these hoes, I swear I am. Because we gotta work so hard, baby. What is it?
Okay.
I'm trying to be like Tasha. I'm trying to give up the fish. I'm trying to give up the meat. I'm trying to eat.
And guess what? As soon as you get there, them skinny girls gonna push the bar back. They're gonna be like, oh, look, we found Ozempic. Okay. They thought they was gonna catch up with us with period. Now I'm a walking bag of bones. Copy that. Ain't no working out.
Terrible.
Look like she'll pass out if she lift anything.
Talking about, I just meditate now. I disabled the comments because, girl, I couldn't believe it. I said her face was sunken in. That's how I knew, in my humble opinion, it was the Ozempic. And if it's not the Ozempic and it's not the Wegovy, then you own hardcore drugs.
Okay.
What is it?
Look like somebody locked her in the closet for a month.
I ain't never seen depression do that. She was depressed after she left that first baby daddy. Y'all can't convince me otherwise. And she didn't look that frail. And he was knocking her between the washer and dryer, allegedly, based on her recap on Atlanta Housewives.
Mm-hmm.
My.
So, But speaking of child, Rihanna then pissed the Christians off. They are so upset, but I feel like she was trying to show Lizzo how to really, go pantless, because Lizzo always her ass out. So Rihanna was out here, did this interview magazine and whatnot, because that's who Lizzo inspires to be, Rihanna. Okay, she went a little Ozempic herself. Next thing you know, the girls were like, "How come y'all keep mocking Christianity? Rihanna is demonic. She's worshiping the level. I mean, when I saw the one picture of her in the blue, I instantly said, no. I said no, but what are y'all thoughts on the overall aesthetic of the pictures, the interview? They did the interview on Bible verses, right? And the theme of it was called torture. What are your thoughts, Beautifully Honest?
All right, the picture of her pantsless, that's cool. I'm cool with that. The cover and the article and the pictures, I just feel like she's at a place where she can command to say, I'm not doing that. It was just not a good look. I didn't like the look of it. And even the Christianity thing, I do believe that there are a lot of people, they are comfortable mocking that religion over any other. You won't see people out here mocking Islam. You won't see them mocking the J community, but you get canceled for that, right? So you can't do it even if you want to. But with Christianity, oh, no big deal. Yeah, some people may be angry about it and they'll talk about it, but what are they going to do? But when you got fake pastors out here, like these people on YouTube that are lying, talking about they're straight when they've told people that they've been sleeping with men and sucking on men and men been sucking on them, they're making a mockery out of Christianity too. So it gives the open door to people to mock Christianity when you got people like LRL that's doing stuff like that too. So I don't know, you know what I mean? But the pictures look hideous. I'm just not even gonna lie. It didn't look good. Some things just say no. And I feel like she has the type of power to say, I don't like this look.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Swallowed up.
Oh, that's what you call a swallowing right there. Okay, on period. I'm like,
Hello?
oh, somebody getting beat up right now. Have you ever been swallowed? Somebody just got swallowed up. Okay, unintentionally. Did Larry do something to you, girl?
Not at all. Praise the Lord. But I see BS and I speak on BS. So.
I know that's right. Is she from the Carolinas too? You better speak on it.
I know that's right.
King Payne, what are your thoughts about the overall aesthetic of the photo shoot and the direction? How do you feel about it?
I hate the photo shoot. I feel like they could have relayed the same message, okay? Because what people don't know, or what I feel like people are missing about Rihanna is that she is the good girl gone bad. If you pay attention to the photo, she is a nun, okay, that has become a slut. And if you guys know anything about nuns, they're like, they practice abstinent and purity.
Married to Jesus.
So yeah, and you can see in that photo, she's a nun. She has a little crucifix on her face, but she has, her breast out, and she, her mouth open, and she has on this scarlet lipstick, and it's giving, I'm a slut. And
the pantless pic. The pantless pic. What do you feel about that? What was that?
I think when it comes to the pantless look, when it comes to fashion, period, Rihanna is a fashion guru. Okay, on period, she really slays. Like, I love Rihanna. I've been following Rihanna for years. And although I understand the picture, I don't agree with it. And the pantless look, okay, right here.
Oh, it's an illusion of pantless.
Yeah, it wasn't even really her pantsless, but like, if Lizzo wanted to try it, this is how you should have done it. Maybe.
Oh,
not take pointers.
My. Any recommendations on latex that spandex that
Hooters
Lizzo should buy? Okay, because I don't think that I mean, I know it's a one size fit all, but maybe she's gonna have to take. I think she's gonna have to take two of them and sew it together.
She has her own line with Fabletics now, so I'm quite sure they should be able to make some for her.
Those one's not working because the fupa still be all outside. Like, if I had spandex, I want to tuck my fupa in it. Like, I don't know. Fupa in or out, ladies? I need to know. Okay, period. Because some people had a fupa out.
You about to have Lizzo doing another soliloquy post on.
Watching Tasha K.
I thought the fupa was supposed to be in. You're supposed to tuck the fupa in.
You're supposed to tuck it. But listen, when I saw it, I get the good girl gone bad. I just felt like, how come it had to be Christianity? Because she wouldn't, and the directors of the shoot, mind you, Jewish men, I looked them up. They would never allow her to put on Jewish attire and then go out here and parade around and do a theme, right? When I saw it, I got the Omen. I said, are they paying homage to the Omen? But when I saw people who are really upset, who are fans, speaking on the interview magazine and how they're interviewing as if it's in the Bible, I said, oh my goodness. I said, oh, they really pushed the envelope. But it makes you wonder, is Christianity okay to be mocked? And how come they're always mocked? But heaven forbid, if you say, if you pull a Kanye, let's just say that, you pull a Kanye, you pull any other one of these things, baby, they're going to hem you out to dry in the pasture, because how dare you put some respect? So I'm wondering, where's Tyrese? You know, when he was out here crying about the Christian community, your homegirl out here in a nun suit with a cross on her face, looking like, I don't know if that was homage to Hitler. I don't know. But she looked crazy. And then she said, this is how postpartum feels with 2 kids under 2. I said, oh my God.
That's birth control for some people. Like, oh, that's what it feels like. I ain't having no kids then.
Okay. Okay. Because beautifully honest, you have children. Are those pictures representation of postpartum to you? Do you feel, shaking up in the spirit? What?
Listen, I've had one child in my life, and that child is now 29 years old. I know I went through some stuff, but I don't remember looking or feeling like that. Like, that's some crazy stuff right there. That's like demonic. I'm sorry.
You don't look like you had no 30-year-old child, man.
Okay, come on, good kid.
You will be 30. Not quite, but yeah.
we need the
Look, I added a year. Don't be giving me no years.
Good
Okay.
don't crack, okay?
Right, that part.
And speaking of good black don't crack, Rihanna is a beautiful woman, and like beautifully honest said, she doesn't have to do this. I feel like Rihanna is at a stage, at a level of her career to where she can make her own decisions and she can do whatever it is that she want to do. I feel like whoever influenced this shoot did a terrible job, especially in the climate that we're in. It's 2024. Okay, people is coming up, gone. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying by that is they love to. Why you guys said that? Why do they keep choosing Christianity? Is it okay to disrespect Christians? It's not that. It's that they love to play with people's souls. Okay, we are in a spiritual warfare. Okay, it's a battle for souls right now. Imagine how many people are looking at that photo shoot and are confused. Unless you know Rihanna and what she stands for, like the good girl gone bad, theme that she has going on, then you wouldn't understand that this photo shoot is just another play on her music and how she presents herself to the world, and not like, oh, I've sold myself to the devil. But there's a lot of people playing with Satanism. Lil Nas X.
Oh, wasn't he lap dancing the devil or something like that?
He was having he was giving them fellatio.
Oh, see,
or something.
See, that's my thing. I feel like Rihanna is just so great, and maybe she needs to stop being the Avon lady and start getting back to what she knows, because she's bored. This is what it's giving bored. Yeah, it's like her Vogue China shoot based off of this one. Jasmine, bring it back up. The people need to see this. Look at this.
Okay. It needs to be given music. That's what it needs to be given. Where is the music?
Where is the music? Is this the... And I know Rihanna could be dark. I know she can take it there. But, baby, you don't have to mock a religious sect just to be avant-garde, to be the it girl in fashion. Because I've never seen... Who do I look up to? I've never seen a Naomi Campbell do that. I've never seen a Cindy Crawford do that in the name of fashion. So how come you have to do it? Again, beautiful, smart girl. hardworking, very driven, but we could have used this for something else. It was when I saw the interview was as if it was Bible scripture for me, and I was like, oh my God, Rihanna. But I know she can give off dark, and there's nothing wrong with dark. I love a good dark concept, but it didn't have to be Christianity dark.
Save it for the music videos. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think the magazine. Nobody wants to see you like that, Rihanna. And where is the music? Where's the music?
She's been promising the Navy music for what? 8 years. Y'all not getting no music. I'm sorry. Right. She's happy being the Avon lady. She's happy being Miss Victoria's Secret. She's never coming back. Okay.
Nothing about that photo shoot was giving fashion. Nothing about that photo shoot was giving fashion at all. She looked a mess. Okay, on period. She looked like Alfalfa from the Little Rascals. It was just, it's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah.
I thought
it's giving Three Stooges right here. Like, it looks a mess. She looks a mess. I've never seen her look this horrible.
Yeah.
Is this like a humiliation thing? Y'all think she's, switching to the Illuminati? She has been, absent from the music scene. Okay, on period. It could be affecting her coins. Is the Illuminati bill late? Rihanna.
She up there.
Okay. She's preparing herself for Hove's exposure. Is that what it is? They say Jay-Z next.
That's what they're saying.
That's what they say. I don't know, but not over here at Jay-Z, Sean Carter. The Tasha K panelists didn't say that. It was other people.
It's online and other places.
It's online a lot of places.
Google.
Yeah. Those places, because they let it
my
act
ears
like they
and eyes
hate
to the
Tasha
street.
and want to come sue. Listen, Beyonce, we didn't say that. So when you up there, it was them, not us.
Exactly.
But listen, winos, let us know if y'all feeling that look, or y'all buying or unsubscribing. Let us know. But baby, before we go into another break, we are going to be talking about Azealia Banks coming for Doechii. I can't believe this, Azealia. But first, we got to pay the bills. And shout out to the sponsors. Let's roll that bean footage, please.
We got Neisha in the damn wine cellar. See, you was at home minding your business. Your ex just won't seem to let it go.
No.
Doechii Banks. You ain't out here trying to say, oh, I'm Doechii Banks' ex.
Right.
But Doechii keeps speaking on you. You are only here to respond on him constantly speaking on you. And Shannon Sharp's platform is really big. How long were you guys together?
From 2013 until 2019.
Okay, that's a pretty long time. Was you, I guess, kind of like his first real love?
You sit up here, you tell all these lies about me. How could you have loved me? Especially if the world knew exactly how much of a real person I was to you and what I've done for you. Like, when they know the truth.
I could understand from his perspective, it is embarrassing to know that his woman funded his career.
Listen to how he talked. She didn't believe in me because I told you you needed to get a job. Boy, you worked one job less than a year. You ain't do right by me and you was okay with that. So just leave me alone. Let me be. Don't speak on me. Don't continue to try to use me for anything. You used me up already.
Besides you having to fund everything, like, what was it like being in a relationship with Doechii?
It's hard to even talk about it because I don't even believe it. It wasn't real. You don't want the world to know that you got to the money, you smelt yourself, and you switched up on the one person that was down for you. That's what it is. How could you believe?
Was he at least good in bed, though?
Tasha.
Don't do it. For real. All right, winos, if you enjoy shows like this and would like to see more with me on stage in your city, well, I'm coming. Tickets on sale right now. Link in the description box as well as the bio. Hurry up now while tickets last, okay?
Yes, winos, y'all better drop the wine glasses if y'all going to see Tasha K this weekend in Baltimore. Y'all better get ready. Y'all better be turned up. I better see amazing footage. Y'all better come dressed, ready, and prepared because Tasha K is coming to be more. Get your tickets at TashaKOnStage.com. Before they sell out, you don't want to miss it. I would hate for y'all to miss the queen. And of course, you can get these exclusive interviews full of just unhinged wine on TashaKLive.com. But speaking of unhinged wine, we have to talk about our toxic sister, Azealia Banks. Azealia, okay, is feuding with a list of people, okay? From the Disney Channel down to Doechii. She's just always upset. But don't you worry. I think we have a clip of what she said about Doechii, right?
Anger for so long, and they find this kind of like ugly version of, well, she's not even a version, she's just ugly. And I hate to call a dark-skinned girl ugly because she just is ugly. She'd be ugly if she were light-skinned. They find this ugly girl and they try to sick her on Azealia Banks. So, okay, so if I'm a woman with self-respect, right, and I'm listening to men basically tell me that they are too afraid to fuck with Azealia Banks, so they need me to go fight a bitch for them.
Child, I'm gonna start with you, beautifully honest, and then I'm gonna go to King Bane. Go ahead, sis.
I'm just gonna make this quick. When I hear that, I hear somebody who looks in the mirror and it's like they don't even know what they're looking at, like somebody who's anorexic and they don't see that they're anorexic. That is a beautiful woman that she's talking about, and she's calling her ugly. And so for her to say what she was saying, it's like she has some self-hate about herself. That's what I hear coming across. And I'm looking at this other woman. I was like, what are you talking about? She didn't just say, I don't think she looks like me. She said she's ugly. I'm like, what the are you talking about? I just, I wasn't here for that.
These girls want to do anything except for put out some music. Okay, on here has Doechii even responded with exactly because nobody cares. Okay, clearly Azealia is just pressed and mad. Okay, on period. Somebody need to get that young man a glass of tap water. Okay, on period. Doechii just went platinum, so you know. Azealia no longer has the excuse that, oh, it's because I'm melanated. It's because I'm a black woman. Okay. Now she has to really put out a hit. You know, she can't continue to put out this garbage, that trash music. Okay. On period. She has to actually put out a hit because Doechii has proven that dark-skinned black woman can go platinum, can go #1. So Azealia, what is your excuse now?
My thing is this.
She's the ugly version of me. They only got her to troll me. One last thing before I give you the floor. Okay, on period.
Give it,
Azealia. Okay, on period. To me, she wants to be a blogger. Okay, just blog, baby. Just be a blogger. Okay, on period, because you haven't been rapping. When's the last time she put out a track? When's the last time she put out a hit record? And I digress.
Listen, Azealia Banks, I'm so disappointed in you. You as a dark-skinned woman who cried on Wildin' Out, let's be very clear, when they called you ugly, have the audacity, the gall, the nerve, and the intellect to say out of your mouth that Doechii is ugly and they're only propping her up to make you mad. Girl, she's doing what you should have done. Got in the booth and grinded. Honestly and truly, I feel like Azealia Banks felt like there should only be one dark-skinned girl, and she can't cry about being dark-skinned in the industry no more because Doechii is out here doing it. She just came off of a hot tour, the Scarlet Tour, with Doja Cat and Icy Spicy. When I look at Doechii, it gives me Grace Jones reincarnated. I think the real problem and the real issue is Doechii has this hot song, Alter Ego, that the gays, the Rainbow Coalition, is eating up, and she feels threatened. And instead of using that misplaced anger and misguided envy, because I feel like envy can be motivation if you use it right, she wants to lash out and call this woman ugly and all these other things. And it's like you're always picking. You're always picking. You're always out here tearing somebody down. When do you build them up? And you're right, she do want to be a blogger, but the problem is she can't stand the heat. She can't stand 10 toes deep in it. You know, I said it on my channel before. She should be in the podcast game the way that she's giving out these thought analysis and these critiques. When's the last time you've been hot, sister? I mean, let's keep it real. There's so many things we can clown you on, but I'm not going to do it because I know your self-esteem is in the gutter. It's not even in the trash. And the nerve of you to come for this dark-skinned woman, knowing how dark-skinned women are treated amongst in the world.
Right.
There's a bigger conversation that needs to be had about how some of these dark-skinned queens just hate the fact that other dark-skinned queens are winning. And that's the real tea, and that's the real gag. And how dare she have a chokehold on the gay culture in the post because she's avant-garde, she's different. She's not your typical rap chick who's just out here just rapping and being sexy. The fact that she even called JT and Doechii wannabes is laughable because, baby, you never had a budget.
Ooh.
Never had a budget. All the millionaires you done dipped it low and pick it up slow for, allegedly, you ain't never had no budget, sister. Talking about they only propped her up to make you mad. They went and got Doechii to make you mad?
Crazy.
The girl from Florida?
I mean, who is Azealia supposed to be anyway? Like,
that's what I was
type of
thinking.
name has she made for herself? Like I said, Azealia, you're in the wrong lane, honey. If you're a blogger at best, okay? A rapper, we can argue all day. We can argue all day. She's not a rapper. When's the last time she put out a rap? What other raptresses are doing what Azealia is doing? And, you know, every day in the blogs, dragging it. I mean, Kaya made a choice. Okay, it's time for you to make your choice. Okay, over here. Kaya's a blogger too.
Right.
She's
a blogger.
Soap. She's selling bussy soap and candles or something.
Ooh.
I think that's what she do. I don't know. I'm not knocking it, but maybe you need to stick to being a skincare guru. Beautifully honest. Maybe you need to give her some tips on how to be a successful businesswoman because clearly she's lacking that, you know, the direction. But I don't know. She might cuss you out too for giving her some tips and tricks. It's giving anti-black. I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like that. It's just we have enough from the men. Okay. Enough for the men, and then here you come.
Right.
I don't understand. And for the record, I feel like this. Y'all don't have to tune into anybody's music. But for her to really get up there and say, they prop you up to make me mad.
To make her mad. Her.
How does that even correlate? Where is the symbolism?
Right.
I guess all her voodoo and stuff is not working. You know, she's the same girl that was online cutting off chicken heads and doing spells and shaking up chicken bones. Yeah, I guess, you know, her ancestors are not giving her a hit record.
Nothing. I mean, she was in the kitchen boiling cat heads and stuff like that. Like, if you're such a brouhaha, how come it's not making you successful? How come your magic is not working? Like, no, how come it's not working? Maybe you need to try Jesus.
Ooh, my. I know
maybe
that's
she
right.
needs to try Jesus. And maybe you need a good therapist. Maybe you need to come to Tasha K. Come talk to mature dark-skinned Black woman about your gripes and complaints. Come sit down with Tasha. Come to the wine cellar and come let us know on TashaKLive.com what is really going on, because maybe you just didn't have the right platform. Maybe you need the queen of it. Maybe you need to come sit down with the queen and tell us what's going on with you, girl, because
Yes, come and taste the wine. Come and try the wine here at the Wine Is the New Tea. Come and try the wine. It's piping hot. Yeah, I promise it's lit over here. Okay.
So good. It's so good. We will build a community around you. We won't tear you down. We might tap your hand a couple times, like, girl, but we're gonna build you up. Because maybe that's what it is. You ain't had real sisters and brothers in your corner. It's given, you know, you've been whitewashed, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you need to come back to reality. Come back. Our arms are open. Leave the chicken bones and the cat dander
Yeah, we don't do that over here.
and the chicken feathers. Leave that at home, but bring yourself. Bring yourself.
Doors of the church are open.
Always open. Always open. Okay, we're going to go
Yes.
get the most anointing oil.
Okay, on period. Yeah, somebody needs to tug on her coattail because she has clearly lost it when, and you know, this is just another person that she's adding to her long list of celebrities that she's jealous of. Okay, on period. And that's really what it is. She's just jealous. This
Yes,
right
she is
here
jealous.
solidifies it for me. She is jealous
She
of
is.
anyone doing better than her.
You could have hopped on that song and gave us a hot 16, if that's really what it's about. You didn't have to take this route. You did not have to call that girl ugly. And you know, beauty is subjective because you're not the most beautiful in people's eyes either, mama. But
And, you know, it was about
y'all,
a beef too. Allegedly, back in the day, Doechii was looking for a feature from Azealia, but allegedly Azealia said she was talking to a troll account, and she kind of dissed her back in the day. So Azealia feels some type of way because it's like a full circle moment to see Doechii, you know, outshining her and being successful when you know y'all could have won together, and but you shaded her.
Yeah. Regret.
Mm-hmm.
there you go for being a hater. But y'all, we're gonna wrap it up, winos. And before we get out of here, we're gonna start with Beautifully Honest. Tell the winos how they can find you.
What's up, winos? First, I want to thank Tasha K for allowing us the opportunity to be here. Thank you for joining us today. You can find me on YouTube. My channel is Being Beautifully Honest Podcast, and my other YouTube channel is The Minister of Beauty. And I have my websites. The links are in the description box, and you can check out my skincare line. The website is there, Inez Elizabeth Beauty.
Yes, and listen, she don't look like she had no grown child, honey. Y'all might want to get on that
Okay.
beauty care. But let's go into the official King Pain. Tell them how they can find you.
Okay. Well, you guys all know that I am on YouTube as the official King Pain. When definitely check me out on YouTube. Subscribe. The official King Pain. I have a TV network called Lituation TV. My website is the lituationnetwork.com. Check it out. We're having a casting call right now. I'm producing reality shows. It's up and it's stuck. Let's go.
Yes, and y'all can find me, Couture Bay, at YouTube, and you'll be linked to all my social media. I will be out in Vegas hosting my first meet and greet with the producers and the Bay Squad, April 26th through the 28th. You don't want to miss it. And y'all, thank you to Tasha K for providing this platform. Wine is the new tea every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You never know who's going to be here. You never know who's going to pop up with the winos. And winos, drop those wine glasses because we are out. Thank y'all.